All right, welcome back to the Dilster Show. Today is Tuesday, and I actually am just getting off of being sick for the last couple days. Not anything crazy, it's like a mild sickness. Man, it's so pathetic. Like, I think because I'm so healthy, just the smallest hiccup like ruins my productivity. It feels like, because pretty much last time I recorded this, I think it was Friday, and I was going out to have a birthday dinner with my friend, and I had half of a Stella beer, and that's it. Didn't proceed to drink after. They all went to the bars after. I went home. Now, I stopped and got some, I don't know if you've had like the Hu chocolates, HU. They sell it like Whole Foods, but they had it at a grocery store. I picked that up on the way back. Probably shouldn't have, but I was like, you know what? Since I'm not like bar hopping, like, let's get a little dessert. And then I had that. And I think that mixed in with the Stella, I don't know what it was, but I just had the worst night of sleep that night. And then I woke up feeling kind of groggy, went to the gym, and decided I should deadlift for my first time deadlifting in like a long time, which is just such a bad idea. And then I woke up the next day feeling worse. So then I was like, all right, I've been here before. I know what to do. I need to just take a break from going to the gym and pushing my body, because the second I start doing that, that's when it just goes all downhill. And quick context, I get sick very easily. I have a very weak immune system, and I try really hard to protect it and be healthy. And yeah, it just seems like the smallest thing can get me sick. So like literally every time I would drink, I would get sick. It's just every single time was like a given. So that's also like a huge reason why I don't drink anymore too. That's definitely part of it. But anyways, I wanted to I had this thought the other day that like being sober has made me feel like a literal kid again. And I had this conversation with one of my friends who's also in the UGC space. He's a very, very good UGC creator. I think he hit a 28K month last month with the UGC. And I know that he's 1.5 years sober, and he's my age. We're both 28. I'm pretty sure he's 28. We were talking about it, and I'm like, I don't know if you feel the same way, but I feel like there's something that is in the air this summer where I just feel like a kid again. Because in the last 7 months, I've been drunk twice, which for me is a huge difference from like my old life. My old life, I was drinking every weekend. So I've only been drunk twice in the last 7 months. And in the last 7 months, not only has that transformed my life, but it has made me feel like a kid again. And so I wanted to like understand why, because it just seems like smaller things like make me more excited. Whereas like before, you know, when you get older and you get kind of like dull to things, like dull to new experiences, I feel like small things give me more like, I don't know if it's dopamine or what it is, but like, for example, listening to music, like certain songs just hit deeper. Or, just going for morning walks, listening to birds in the morning, like it's just vibrant. It's more vibrant, I guess you could say. Or if I'm having like a conversation with someone, I get really into the flow of the conversation, and I can like feel it. There's like more emotion there. I don't know. I'm curious if anyone can kind of like relate to that. It's interesting. But yeah, so, and me going sober, like it's just, I think it comes down to like identifying with that, where it's like someone trying to get fit and they're like, oh, I have like cheat meals on this day. It's like, you don't have cheat meals. It's like you are becoming the person that all around just eats healthier because that's how you want to be living. So it's like a lifestyle shift. And I feel like that's kind of like where I'm entering right now with drinking, is I'm no longer considered a drinker. Like I'm not someone who drinks. And if I am going to drink, it's going to be for like a celebration. I'm not going to totally cancel it out because I've said it before, but I do think there's certain occasions where drinking is good. Weddings, date nights with your girlfriend. So yeah, I do think that there's certain situations where it can be used as a tool as long as you don't overdo it. But anyways, I want to do more research on the actual, like, why do I feel like a kid again? And so I was doing some research and I found, so essentially when your body is used to like repeatedly drinking, like drinking every weekend, you work a 9 to 5, you drink every weekend because your life sucks so bad that you have to escape from it by erasing your memory and getting hammered every single weekend. When you shift off of that and you go sober, your body's reward system is recalibrating. So the different things that used to feel dull or that were dulled down become exciting again. And so basically your brain gradually just adjusts to more simpler rewards. Going for a walk in the morning, hearing birds, genuine conversations. But I would say probably above all is just waking up in the morning with just more energy, ready to attack the day, waking up happy. I was like journaling about it, and it's almost like I feel like it's like a low level of highness that I feel. And I haven't, like, I can see it these last couple of days being a little sick. I can tell a big difference in my mood and my overall energy. And that's why I think when you're trying to build something, like if you're trying to build a business, a brand, you're trying to transform your life, it's so important to protect your health, obviously. And I just feel like a different person. Like I feel like I can achieve so much more when I know I'm operating at my highest level, where I'm sober, I'm waking up refreshed, feeling good, like good vibes, I'm happier. It's just like, for me, it's a huge difference. I'm not saying everyone needs to live like that, but for me personally, it's a huge difference. And so that's why I feel like me being sober is kind of like my superpower of like, I feel like maybe I wasn't the hardest worker when I was working this 9 to 5, and I was kind of just letting life come at me instead of like making life work for me. And I feel like me being sober, that was the difference for me. It's like, damn, like now I'm like taking life by the balls. It's like fucking controlling it myself. And like actually like having the courage to take leaps on stuff that I typically wouldn't have. So yeah, I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting. That was my quick little tangent on being sober and how I feel like a kid again. And yeah, so I think I'll leave it there. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I did find that interesting and curious if other people had the same experience. Whew. All right. Anyways, what time is it? 3:30. I got a call with the founders of Merman in 2 hours. But other than that, yeah, kind of just chilling today. Still kind of feel like shit. I've been drinking a lot of coconut water, ginger shots, vitamin C. I got some steps in the sun. But I just feel like if I can just go to bed early tonight, hopefully I can feel good tomorrow, and then I could hit a chest day. And then tomorrow's kind of like my busy day with my brands. Like all my brand calls are on Wednesdays. So just making sure I'm good for that. And then the other update is I'm moving. I'm moving out of this place pretty soon. I'm moving August 3rd, so 6 days, to a different place. Same town, different spot. So we're gonna have a new setup coming up pretty soon here. So just getting ready for that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you made it to the end, thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.